Alright, what's good YouTube? This your boy Suave Smooth from the ATL Drone Squad, and remember, you're gonna love me. Yo, check this out. I was gonna wait until I actually kind of like had these goggles a little longer, but I got so frustrated I couldn't wait. Like I had to just go ahead and make this. I don't want to call it a review, but my opinion. This is what frustrated me. Off of the rip. These are the Eachine ev100s, and these are my box goggles. These are the first goggles I flew, my Eachine VR 00600s. So I'm going from these with a 16:9 3-inch screen in them to these, which I think has a 4:3 or however you say that, but it's a rectangle screen and a square screen. My frustration is, I'm going to say this right out of the bat. You can comment and say what you want to say, but I really wish that all you people that fly Fat Shark goggles and the Ways and all those expensive goggles, I wish that you would stop being so biased and give these goggles what they deserve. I'm not saying that Fat Shark quality isn't better. I'm not saying the build quality isn't better. Yes, of course, it's a $500 goggle, so yes, the quality is going to be better. However, saying at 100, well, I paid 121 for these. They were 99. I didn't catch that deal, but I don't feel the least bit bad about paying the 120. I would actually pay 150 for these. Now I actually have them and I put them on my face. The screens are not as freaking small as everybody's trying to make it seem. These screens are not that small. Like when people show it through YouTube, like they're showing it through their cameras, like they got their cameras facing and they're trying to like show you the screen down in there through the camera. That doesn't do it justice. I'm being honest and unbiased. That doesn't do it justice. The screens aren't freaking that small. Like I think y'all are just freaking fat shark brats and you're just spoiled. These Eachine goggles, if you're a beginner and you never flew a Fat Shark goggle and you never flew a box goggle that's freaking got this big cinema screen in it, then you would not regret having these as your first goggle. I'm willing to bet that if this was your first goggle, you wouldn't care about going to a Fat Shark because you wouldn't, okay. This is the deal. This is my first goggle. Alright, this is a box goggle. I will say the only difference that I feel from a 3-inch screen to whatever this screen, this feels like the same size screen that is in here. The only difference that I feel is that this screen is rectangle, so it feels wider, and this screen is square, so in a sense it feels narrower, but it's really not, because when I flew it, the same amount of visual I have in this box goggle, I have the same amount of visual in this goggle. I can see the same difference. It's no difference. These are awesome freaking goggles. These goggles are freaking pimp. They're awesome for a first time flyer and you don't have a lot of money. Even if you're trying to get into the hobby and you're not sure if you're going to stick with it, you can spend $100. Now these, I got these actually for I think 35 bucks. I caught a deal on those, but these were 120 bucks, man. Like, dude, if you want to get into the hobby and try these out, this would be a good goggle to start with. Like, I wish I bought this goggle first. Like, I really do, because I was scared. I watched all the reviews, and there's so many horror stories about, oh, the screens are so tiny. Those horror stories scared me, so I went with the, of course, I went with the 006s. But now that I have them, and I flew them, I wish I bought them first. And I'll admit, no, have I flew a Fat Shark? No, I haven't flew a Fat Shark. If I fly a Fat Shark, will I like it? Maybe I will, simply because it's going to be better quality. Certain things are going to come into play with paying that much money. But I guarantee you, Fat Shark is going to have to come with a lot, because for $100, basically, I got everything I want. Now, I'm a simple guy. I'm not a brat. So as long as I can see and I can fly, I'm cool with that. I don't care about all the other fancy stuff. Now, the only thing I will say, looking in these goggles, now, to me, the effects are the same. Like, they both have the same effect. So, to me, it's kind of like, you're sitting in a theater. that sitting in a theater looking down at a TV. Now that's true. You do feel like you're kind of in this little box and you're kind of looking down at a screen, but it's not small like they're trying to make it. It's not as bad as they're trying to make it. Like, it's the same kind of little box goggle tunnel deal that you get. It's the same. It feels the same to me. So I'm going to say, please, you guys with the fat sharks, stop being so biased, man, and give these goggles, give them what they deserve. They are a great beginner, base level, cheap goggle. For any beginner, I would advise you to get these first. They're awesome. And then on the bottom, if your eyesight isn't terribly bad. Now, I did have to put a piece of foam here because I got a big wide nose and I had to put some foam there. But you can adjust these both ways. You can adjust these, I'm not going to adjust them because I just got done, but you can adjust these sideways and vertical. So they're awesome. They're freaking awesome is all I can say. I love them. All right, so Eachine, you did a great job. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an Eachine fan. I got a lot of Eachine stuff, I think, but Eachine, you did good with these goggles. These goggles are great, and I advise every beginner to start out with these. If you don't get these, if you want to try both for a cheap price, buy these and then buy these. These are box goggles, so you can get both of those you can get 2 sets of goggles for under $200, and you can try to see if you like the box goggle better or if you like the regular goggles better. And I would even advise the pros, hey, buy these for ride-alongs. You're going to be out flying, and a newbie may come up, or somebody interested may come up and say, hey, can I see, how it looks in the goggles? I would actually take both of these and keep them in my bag so I could say, hey, let them look at it through this way and let them look at, they're great ride-along goggles too for you pros. Now, I may eventually just step out and buy me a pair of Fat Sharks just to say I got a pair of Fat Sharks, but these guys are still going to probably be my go-tos. Like when I'm just going to the park real quick, boom, 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 flying my little mini drones around, these are going to be it. So this is it. Okay, I'm done. These are great goggles. Eachine, you did a great job. Alright, this is your boy Suave Smooth from the ATL Drone Squad. Remember, you're going to love me. Peace. Stop hating, Fat Shark. Dang it.